Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Seniors, you may be seated. On behalf of the administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, support staff, and board members of Stafford Technical Center, I want to thank the parents, families, and friends for being with us each and every day to support your student. To our colleagues at each of our partner schools, thank you for sharing these incredible students with us and supporting them and us along the way. And to the outstanding teachers, paraprofessionals, and support staff here at Stafford, we are so fortunate to have you as part of our team guiding these students. Your dedication and support of these students before us is unmatched. As they go forward, I'm sure you will cross their mind, and I hope that when this happens, they'll reach out to you and let you know the impact that you've had on their life and career. Before we begin today's ceremony, I want to first thank one of our first-year students, Jaden Kelly, for singing the national anthem for us, Taylor for doing the pledge, and Dan Graves, a retired Music City for Rutland City, who always graciously comes back. I'd also like to take a moment to point out the brand new podium that we have for Stafford. After last year's award ceremony, I offhandedly mentioned to a few instructors, like, we really should have a podium that students at Stafford build. And I never heard another word about it. And so Mr. Gugliotta, our construction teacher, he mentioned to me offhand one day, I think I have a student that might be interested in that. And so yesterday, this came rolling into our office. And it is a joint project that I just want to point out. There was a red oak tree at Camp Kehoe over on the lake. And our students were able to go and harvest that wood. Our natural resources and forestry students milled the wood. And then our construction team, and there was a lead student who I will mention in a moment, went and created this. Our engineering program created the emblem on the front, and it really truly is a work of art. And he is going to hate me for doing this, but the lead student on this is Christopher Dillon. So Chris, would you please stand? He will never speak to me again. So the education that's offered to our students in our region is highly recognized to those that came before, is recognized because of those that came before us. As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Stafford, it's important to recognize our history, which you seniors are now a part of. In 1974, the Rutland Area Vocational Center opened its door here on this campus. The cost of the state-of-the-art center was $1.9 million, and they were so excited to have an enormous amount of $500,000 worth of equipment in the building. Currently, I'm working on a grant for $200,000 that will purchase 2 pieces of equipment. The gym we're currently sitting in was a wooded area, and our front entrance and main offices were roughly where the cafeteria is. But overall, the center for Stafford has not changed. The school has served the same service region. It offered half-day programs at the time. And then in 1990, our school was renamed to the Stafford Technical Center in honor of the late U.S. Senator Robert T. Stafford. Senator Stafford was a strong proponent of technical education and wanted to ensure that the students of the Rutland region, his lifelong home, had the opportunity to study career paths of interest that led to careers that were in high demand. We also must recognize the teachers, office staff, and administrators, board members, and alumni of years past that created such a strong foundation. Education ebbs and flows with new schedule designs, new curriculum, new initiatives. We have a long-standing joke that what goes around comes around. But the one thing that I can proudly say that has not changed in 50 years is the dedication of faculty and staff to our students and the commitment of our students to take pride in their accomplishments and to push themselves to learn new skills that give them an advantage. We're honored to have some former faculty, staff, and alumni with us today. Please join me in thanking them. We are so fortunate to be in a community that has an outpouring of support that provides numerous opportunities to our students, whether it be work-based learning experiences, serving on program advisory committees, volunteering to be guest speakers, or funding scholarships. We are so appreciative of each of you and your contributions to the Stafford community over the years. As I look at our graduating class, I do feel a sense of comfort. I look out and I see engineers that will create the next generation of 3D printers. Some are working on wind turbines, sustainable ecosystems, or life-saving medical devices. I see welders that will help build those bridges and underwater supports. I see carpenters, electricians, and plumbers that will build and remodel affordable housing in our community. I see nurses, physical therapists, doctors who will tirelessly work to ensure the physical and mental well-being of all of us. I see social workers and teachers that will help develop and encourage the next generation. I see cosmetologists that will make us each feel as confident on the outside as we feel on the inside. I see auto technicians that will keep our vehicles running safely and efficiently. And then, of course, the auto body repair techs who will repair any dents and dings we make along the way. I see chefs that are working in Michelin 3-star restaurants and finding creative ways to service the communities in regards to food insecurity and supporting local farm-to-table initiatives. I see graphic designers, photographers, fashion designers that are creating beautiful art for their clients, and game developers that are creating the next generation of the most wanted game. I see foresters working to manage our forests and environmentally friendly manners, game wardens that are protecting our wildlife. I see police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and FBI agents that are working tirelessly to keep us all safe while sacrificing their own personal safety on a daily basis. More than that, I see future leaders that are respectful, they are dependable, they are responsible, they are problem solvers, they're effective communicators, and most importantly, they are safe. The talent and promise in the front of this room is incredible and it's inspiring. It makes me incredibly optimistic about your future and about our future as a community. We are in good hands with this group of students. Seniors, each of you has someone in this room that believed in you, supported you, pushed you, or encouraged you. If you are like my son, you may have seen that as nagging. During the next couple of weeks, as you celebrate the end of your high school career, Take a moment to thank those people. They have been in your corner since the beginning. A simple thank you can express your appreciation that might have previously been presented as eye rolls, unanswered text, or my personal favorite, the blank stare with the head tilt. Parents are laughing because they know exactly what I'm talking about. On behalf of our school community, congratulations on making it through 13 years of education successfully. The next step most likely looks different for each of you. Some of you are headed straight into the workforce because you already have secured full-time employment. Others will be entering the military. Some will seek out additional training or pursue college. Whatever your journey you embark on next, we wish you success and ask that you continue to spread kindness along the way. We hope you will stay connected to Stafford and share your path with us. I'm now pleased to introduce one of our student regional advisory members, Alyssa Raymond, who will introduce our keynote speaker.
Good afternoon. I am honored to introduce our guest speaker for today's Senior Awards ceremony. Aaron Pratt was born and raised in Vermont and has lived in this general area his entire life. After graduating from high school, he joined the Advanced Machinist Toolmaker Apprentice Program at GE in Rutland, Vermont. He graduated from the apprentice program in 1991 and began working at GE until a layoff in 1992. He spent the next 4.5 years working for several small shops, further developing his experience in the machining trade. In 1997, he returned to GE and spent the next 5 years working as a machinist and advancing to the next level of NC specialist for the tool and die area. In 2002, he joined the leadership team as an off-shift supervisor. Over the last 23 years or so, he's worked in multiple leaderships at GE Aerospace. In 2017, he became the administrator of the Machinist Apprentice Program. Recently, he was moved from that role to the leader of the tool and die area. This allows him to continue a high level of involvement with the apprentice program. In September, he will celebrate his 34th anniversary with GE. Aaron has been a long-standing member of the Stafford Technical Center Regional Advisory Board. Aaron currently serves as the vice chair of the RAB and the chair of the program committee. He is a strong advocate for Stafford, and we are appreciative of his time he volunteers to our school each year.
Thank you. So as you know, my name is Aaron Pratt, and I want to begin by expressing my gratitude to Mrs. Connor and the awards committee for inviting GE Aerospace to be part of this wonderful event. It truly is an honor to be here today with all of you. As you already know, I've been with GE Aerospace for over 30 years. For the past 8 years or so, among other responsibilities, I've had the privilege of leading our machinist apprenticeship program. And one of the most rewarding aspects of that role has been my involvement here at Stafford Technical Center. During this time, I have served as a member of the program committee and the regional advisory board here at Stafford. And those are roles that I genuinely enjoy and look forward to. I often tell my coworkers that these are the best meetings that I attend, and if we do one thing well at GE, it's have meetings, and I go to a lot of them. So today we are here to celebrate the incredible accomplishments of the students of Stafford. Whether you're graduating this year or returning in the fall, each of you should be very proud of what you've achieved and excited about the futures that you are preparing for. This year is particularly special because both Stafford and GE Aerospace are celebrating remarkable milestones. The 50th anniversary of Stafford Technical Center and the 50th year of the GE Apprenticeship Program here in Rutland. These anniversaries represent more than just the passage of 50 years. They symbolize a shared commitment to developing not only essential technical skills, but also invaluable life skills through immersive learning experiences. In my humble opinion, the shared vision has been the cornerstone of a partnership between Stafford and GE Aerospace. As we look around the world today, it is clear that trades and technical skills are the backbone of the economy, of all of our economies, are in high demand. From engines that power airliners to the infrastructure that keeps our communities running, skilled tradespeople are the unsung heroes who will make it all possible. Career and technical education programs like those offered here at Stafford play a critical role in preparing students for these essential careers. These programs provide hands-on experience, develop real-world problem-solving skills, and help students develop the confidence to tackle the challenges that come into our lives every single day. I absolutely believe that CTE is not just about learning a trade. It's about building a future. It's about empowering students to discover their passions, develop their talents, and contribute meaningfully to society. It's also about ensuring that industries, whether it's aerospace, construction, healthcare, plumbing, culinary, manufacturing, or any of the others, continue to thrive by building a pipeline of skilled professionals. In many ways, Stafford and other CTE programs are vital to the long-term success of our country. The partnership between Stafford and GE Aerospace is a shining example of what can be achieved when education and industry come together. I began my own career in the GE Apprentice Program in the summer of 1988, a long time ago. And during my very first semester as an apprentice, I took classes right here. Back then, Rutland High School wasn't part of the building, so it looked a little bit different. And I couldn't verify that we started together in 1974, but I was able to verify that classes were being held here at Stafford as early as 1975. So this collaboration has been thriving for nearly 5 decades, almost from the very beginning of both of our programs. With my involvement with the GE Apprentice Program, I have had the privilege of working with some of the talented students from Stafford. Typically, Stafford graduates bring fresh perspective, great energy, and a willingness to learn. And it is a rare class of GE apprentices that doesn't include a Stafford graduate. And outside of our apprentice program, over the years, I have been involved in hiring many folks at GE. Whenever I review a resume, I am always excited to see that a person is a Stafford graduate applying for an opportunity with us. And while we're a technical industry, and some Stafford programs align more closely with what we do than others, we always value any applicant who has participated in programs here. We know that Stafford grads are typically well prepared to learn, collaborate, and contribute as part of a team. And while I certainly wouldn't presume to speak for any other businesses, I suspect many would agree that Stafford alumni are exceptionally well equipped to become valuable members of their organizations. As I was thinking about what I wanted to share with you today, I thought about some of the comments I've made at apprentice graduations over the years. And I always try to make a point to recognize our partners with our apprenticeship. And Stafford is very much one of the most important of those partners. I truly believe that the Rutland community, including the partner schools in the area, are incredibly fortunate to have a place like Stafford to prepare young adults for the challenges they will face after high school. Stafford is a special place that develops students in remarkable ways. As we look into the future, I sincerely hope that someday another person from GE will be standing here helping to celebrate Stafford and GE celebrate their 100th anniversary together. And as I close, I want to congratulate the class of 2025. You have so many wonderful opportunities ahead of you, and I truly believe that the time you have spent here has prepared you for whatever comes next. Never stop learning, never stop challenging yourselves. I promise you, it'll always be worth it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aaron. We are fortunate to have GE Aerospace in our community, and Aaron, I can guarantee you and I will not be here for that celebration. So now we will begin our senior recognitions. Technical Education Achievement Medal Awards. Medal awards are given to those students who have demonstrated exceptional growth in their program area. I will announce the recipients by program area. Seniors, if your name is called, we ask that you simply stand, and your medal award will be in the packet you receive when you walk across the stage. Underclassmen, you should come to the front table and receive your award from Mrs. Bosnich. We will begin with auto body repair. Colin McLean from Mill River and Chevelle Hobbs from Pulteney. For auto technology, Ethan Severy from Mill River and Luke Sunderland from Rutland High School. For construction technology, Hayden Lynch from Mill River and Nick Karpinski from Mill River as well. Cosmetology 1, Annabelle Bridge from Rutland High School and Jalen Sunderland from Middlebury High School. Cosmetology 2, Emma Grimes from Rutland High School and Kala Heck from Rutland High School. For culinary arts, Skylar Phillips from Otter Valley and Chris Reed from Proctor. For digital arts, we have Dorian Lester from Otter Valley and Charlie Souza from Rutland High School. For electrical and plumbing, we have John Crisafoli from Otter Valley and Eli Phelps from Mill River. From engineering, we have Matthew Bratton from Rutland High School and Wyatt Messer from Poultney. For health careers, we have McKenna Gatchett from Otter Valley and Emma Ward from Rutland High School. For education and human services, we have Cheyenne Keys from Fairhaven and Haley Geit from Proctor. For natural resources and forestry, we have Jaden Savini from West Rutland and Braden Hogan, also from West Rutland. From welding and metal fabrication, we have Jacob Tripp from Otter Valley and Carter Audette from Fairhaven. And for public safety and criminal justice, we have Lauren Palmer from Proctor and Riley LaFontaine from Rutland High School. So congratulations to each of you. I'm now pleased to introduce our two school counselors, Melissa Thies and Carla Ramey.
Good afternoon. Today is all about celebrating our students' many achievements, and we would be remiss not to take a moment to acknowledge the industry-recognized credentials, or IRCs as we often call them, and college credits that our students have had the opportunity to earn through their programs and academics at Stafford. These credits and certifications give our students a competitive advantage as they transition into their careers, the military, and/or college after high school. Industry-recognized credentials are certifications, licenses, or other credentials that are sought by employers in a specific industry. They are a verification of skills or knowledge based on specific industry standards. Students at Stafford earn industry-recognized certifications such as Licensed Nursing Assistant, OSHA 10, ICAR, ServSafe, National Career Readiness, FEMA, or American Welding Society qualifications, just to name a few. Our students are also earning college credits through institutions such as the Community College of Vermont, Vermont State University, RIT, and the New Hampshire College System. Students may earn these credits through their work in programs or by taking advantage of our fast-forward academic courses that offer college credits. Additionally, some of our students choose to challenge themselves even further by taking college courses outside of the school day. We would like to take this time now to recognize our students' achievement in these areas.
We will start with college credits. Stafford Technical Center students are challenging themselves to take on college-level work and succeeding. Our students have earned a combined 426 college credits just this year at Stafford, and a grand total of over 662 college credits throughout their 4 years of high school. Seniors and underclassmen, please stand and be recognized if you have earned any college credits. Thank you. You may all be seated. Now we'll talk about industry recognized credentials, or IRCs. As of today, 185 Stafford students have earned at least one IRC this school year. These students represent every single one of our programs. Stafford students earned a grand total of 628 IRCs over the school year. Seniors and underclassmen, please stand and be recognized if you earned an IRC during your time at Stafford. This is a group of young adults who are well prepared for success in their career. We're so very proud of your hard work and dedication. Congratulations. I was going to say sit down, but you already did that, so sit down. Good. Congratulations, everybody.
We will now present awards and scholarships to both our seniors and underclassmen. We are appreciative of the outpouring of community partners, as this year we'll be awarding over $31,000 in scholarships and tools to our students today. Again, seniors, if your name is called, we ask that you simply stand, and your award will be in the packet unless it is a toolbox. That will be in the office or with your program instructor. Underclassmen, again, you will come forward to the front table and meet Mrs. Bosnich to receive your award. This is a note for the parents. In the envelope they will receive as part of their senior recognition when they walk across stage, there may be a check in there, so please do not let them lose that envelope. Some checks will come later, but if they do receive an award, there's a good chance that there's money in that envelope. All right, so we're going to get started. So the first one is through the Associated General Contractors of Vermont and the Vermont Independent Electrical Contractors Association. They would like to congratulate the following seniors on the completion of a trades program. Each student will receive a certificate and a commemorative coin. John Christofoli from Electrical Plumbing, Otter Valley High School. Evan Dennison, Electrical Plumbing, West Rutland High School. Orion Donahue, Electrical and Plumbing, Fairhaven High School. Tyler Fitzgerald, Electrical and Plumbing, West Rutland High School. Bryce Hebert, Electrical and Plumbing, Rutland High School. Hayden Lucas, Electrical Plumbing, Otter Valley High School. Jonathan Olson, Electrical and Plumbing, Rutland High School. Clyde Pelkey, Electrical and Plumbing, Rutland High School. Hank Potter, Electrical and Plumbing, Rutland High School. Eli Phelps, Electrical and Plumbing, Mill River High School. Dylan Thomas, Electrical and Plumbing, Mill River High School. Isaac Whitney, Electrical and Plumbing, Otter Valley High School. Andre Wendler Cerielli, Construction Tech, Mill River High School. Isabella Cruz, Construction Tech, West Rutland High School. Christopher Dillon, Construction Tech, Fairhaven High School. And Connor Pelling, Construction Tech, Rutland High School. The American Legion Auxiliary Unit Number 31 Scholarship in the amount of $200. This organization is a worldwide organization whose mission is to support the American Legion and to honor the sacrifice of those who serve, enhancing the lives of our veterans, military, and their families, both at home and abroad. The scholarship is awarded to 4 high school seniors who will be attending college, university, or technical centers. This year we had one recipient, McKenna Getchett from Health Careers Otter Valley. The Guy Babb Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 was created in memory of our beloved teacher of engineering, Guy Babb. Guy was a dedicated educator and lifelong youth mentor whose love and adventure and enthusiasm for living was contagious. The award is presented to a student in the engineering program who plans to continue their education in engineering or manufacturing. This year's recipient is Andrew Easter from Otter Valley. The Bar Harbor Bank and Trust Scholarship is proud to present a Career and Technical Education Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to a Stafford Technical Center student. This award will support the student's cost of higher education in pursuit of a degree in the trades. This year's recipient is McKenna Gatchett from Otter Valley. The Bring Back the Trade scholarships in the amount of $2,500 each Bring Back the Trades is an organization dedicated to promoting students entering the trades. These awards are to recognize students from across the country who are attending post-secondary training in a skilled trade. This year's recipients from Stafford include McKenna Gatchett from Health Careers in Otter Valley and Cameron Jennings from Auto Tech in Fairhaven. The J. Barry and Louise C. Burke Memorial Scholarship Award in the amount of $400 is awarded to a student who attends Stafford and plans on attending college to pursue a career in the fields of agriculture or environmental studies. This year's recipient is Tanner Lamoria from Natural Resources and Forestry and Rutland High School. Casella Waste System Scholarship hopes to inspire the next generation of hardworking, determined, and innovative students with our scholarship opportunity for a high school senior who will attend a university or technical college as a full-time student upon graduation from Stafford. This year's recipients are McKenna Gadget from Health Careers in Otter Valley with $1,500 and Alexis Crandall, Education and Human Services from Poultney for $500. The Brendan Casino Med 47 Foundation Award was established to honor the memory of a young EMT and carpenter. Med 47 is proud to honor Brendan's memory by providing one $1,000 scholarship to a Stafford student who plans to enter the trades or medical field after graduation. This is a first-time award for this here at Stafford, and that goes to Emma Ward, Health Careers, Rutland High School. The Culinary Arts Program Awards recognize students who have contributed to the program in a positive way, have shown dedication and hard work, and may be planning to pursue further education in the field. There's a long list here. We have Christopher Reed, Proctor High School for $200. Tegan Gurney, Rutland High School, $100. Dustin King, Rutland High School, $100. Skylar Phillips, Otter Valley, $100. Patricia Bruce, Mill River, $100. Christine Boutwell, Fairhaven, $50. Gwen Clayton, Mill River, $50. And Alexis McMahon, Poultney for $50. The Director's Award recognizes a student has contributed outstanding achievement and overall school leadership. This award in the amount of $500 is presented to Alyssa Raymond from Education and Human Services in Otter Valley. The Assistant Director's Award in the amount of $500 is for a student that has found their way through their time at Stafford. The student may have had a rough start, but through their experience at Stafford have shown a growth in maturity and professionalism. Our recipient this year is Dominic Arbuzio from Otter Valley. The Henry Dahl Award in the amount of $150 is named after former Stafford Director Henry Dahl and is given to an outstanding that best exemplifies youth leadership and achievement in the school community. Our recipient this year is Christopher Reed from Culinary Arts and Proctor High School. The James Ficken Scholarship in the amount of $200. Mr. Ficken is a former educator in technical education and one of our long-standing Stafford guest teachers. This year, Mr. Ficken chose to create an award for a student in the electrical and plumbing program. Our recipient this year is Jonathan Olson, Electrical and Plumbing, Rutland High School. The Jimmy Fiore Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 is in honor and memory of James Fiore, Deputy Chief of Killington Fire and Rescue, awarded to a Rutland High School or Stafford student who plans to pursue studies in emergency medical training, fire science, paramedic training in college, university, or technical schools. Our recipient this year is McKenna Gatchett from Health Careers in Otter Valley. The Jeffrey S. Grenier Character and Leadership Award, which is a package of tools, is a leadership award dedicated to the legacy of Jeffrey Grenier, a self-taught plumbing and HVAC engineer, service technician, salesman, and leader. It is sponsored by Master Plumbing and Heating. The award includes a complete hand tool kit symbolizing the tools necessary for the men and women aspiring to follow in Jeffrey's footsteps in the plumbing and HVAC industry. Our recipient this year is Clyde Pelkey from Rutland High School. The Governor Phil Hoff Vermont Honor Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to a student who has met two of the following criteria: top 10% of their graduating class, a minimum grade point average, and exemplary SAT scores. Our recipient this year is Dorian Lester from Digital Arts in Otter Valley. The Education and Human Services Awards are presented to Education and Human Services students who are furthering their education in a related field. These are students who are highly motivated, kind, dependable, have a positive attitude, are role models, and have gone above and beyond in both coursework and field experience. Again, we have a long list. We have Kaylin Champagne for Rutland High School for $500. Emma Eckler from Fairhaven in the amount of $250. Alexis Crandall from Poultney High School for $250. Brielle Alt from Poultney High School for $150. And Aiden Fowler, Otter Valley, $150. The National Technical Honor Society John H. Potiet Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is a national award to recognize National Technical Honor Society members based on their ability to consistently exemplify the 7 attributes of the National Technical Honor Society: skill, honesty, service, responsibility, scholarship, citizenship, and leadership. The recipient this year is McKenna Gatchett from Health Careers in Otter Valley. The OMIA Academic Scholarship. OMIA awards $1,000 each year to a graduating Stafford senior who is planning to pursue a post-secondary education in an approved specific field of science, technology, engineering, or math. Our recipient this year is Andrew Easter from Engineering in Otter Valley. The Sean Poseyba Scholarship Award in the amount of $400 was created in memory of Sean Poseyba, who was a local forester in the Rutland region. The student should have a love of nature, be committed to the care of the environment, and be planning a career in the forestry industry. Our recipient this year is Bobby Giordano from Natural Resources and Forestry and Rutland High School. The Philip J. Quirk Memorial Award in the amount of $500 was created in honor of Philip Quirk, who attended Rutland High School in Stafford. The student award should have attended Stafford, be entering into a trades profession or animal care, and may use the award for future training, tuition, or job needs. Our recipient this year is Alexis Crandall from Education and Human Services and Poultney High School. The Red Peremsky Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. This award is given to a student residing in or with a connection to Castleton, Fairhaven, Poultney, or West Rutland. The recipient is a leader, has a positive attitude, is friendly and honest, and an exemplary member of their program. Our recipient this year is Emma Ward from Health Careers and Rutland High School. The Brook Group Visual Arts Scholarship provides an award to a Stafford senior planning to pursue post-secondary education in the field of art, digital media, film, video production, or related field. We have 2 recipients this year. The first one is Charlie Souza from Digital Arts in Rutland High School for $300. And the second is Aiden Schumann Gadboys from Digital Arts, Rutland High School for $200. The Rutland Area Vehicle Enthusiast Award, $250 each, has promoted the preservation of vintage, antique, and classic vehicles in and around Rutland County. Profits from their annual car show are used to support this scholarship. Our 2 recipients this year are Luke Sunderland from Auto Tech in Rutland High School and Landon Lathrop, Auto Body Repair in Rutland High School. The Rutland County Audubon Society Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. The Audubon Society's mission is to protect birds and their habitat. It's proud to award a scholarship to a high school senior who resides in Rutland County and plans on to go to study environmentally related field in college. This year's recipient is Brennan Ketchum, Culinary Arts in Otter Valley. The Mark Skakel Scholarship in the amount of $200 was created in memory of forestry and natural resources instructor and lifelong conservationist Mark Skakel. This year's recipient is Bobby Giordano, Natural Resources and Forestry, and Rutland High School. The Ernest Smalley Memorial Scholarship, which is a $250 gift certificate to a local lumber store. The Ernie Smalley Scholarship is given to a construction student in memory of the late Ernie Smalley. Mr. Smalley owned and operated Smalley Construction for many years until his retirement. He gave countless hours to Stafford as a regional advisory board member and later chair of the board, as well as being instrumental in the start of our Student Craft Corporation, which prides itself on building homes in the Rutland community. This year's recipient is Connor Pellin from Construction Technology and Rutland High School. The Stafford Retirees Award in the amount of $250 each. This scholarship was created by a group of former Stafford educators and staff, many of them who are sitting in the front row. They wish to set up an annual award to recognize a student who shows remarkable growth while enrolled at Stafford. The two recipients this year are Alexis McMahon from Culinary Arts in Pulteney High School and Dominic Arbuzio from Digital Arts in Otter Valley. The Rutland County Agricultural Foundation Scholarship in the amount of $750. The Rutland County Agriculture Society mission includes fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation for the agricultural and industrial fields through related activities. For the year 2025, we are offering a scholarship to a high school student who will be attending a university or technical college with a major in agriculture and industrial trades. Our recipient this year is Brennan Ketchum, Culinary Arts, Otter Valley. The Vermont Automobile Enthusiast Golden Wrench Award, which is a set of tools, and I believe were delivered to the student yesterday. Vermont automobile enthusiasts are dedicated to the preservation and appreciation of automobile history and technology. The award includes $400 worth of Mac tools. Our recipient this year was Luke Sunderland from Auto Tech and Rutland High School. We're down to the final two. The Town Fair Tire Foundation Toolship Awards in the amount of $1,000 each. The Town Fair Tire Foundation Award recognizes students who have excelled in their respective programs at the technical centers across the United States. The award is intended to be used to purchase tools a student will need to further their career. So we have 5 recipients. The first one, Nick Callahan from Auto Body Repair in Rutland High School. Emma Grimes from Cosmetology, Rutland High School. Aiden Huber for Welding and Metal Fabrication, Rutland High School. Hayden Peralt from Welding and Metal Fabrication in Fairhaven High School. And Cayman Pratt, Auto Technology, West Rutland High School. And our final scholarship is the Vietnam Veterans of America Stafford Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. The local chapter of the Vietnam Veterans created this scholarship to recognize a deserving Stafford graduate who is a direct relative of an honorably discharged veteran who has family members on active duty. Our recipient this year is Lauren Palmer from Public Safety and Criminal Justice and Prosper High School. So congratulations to each of you that were a recipient. I'm now pleased to introduce our Assistant Director, Kate Bosnich, for the 2025 Senior Recognition.
At this time, we'd like to recognize each of our graduating seniors. Now, would the auto body repair students please stand and approach the stage? Seniors, as I call your name, please come forward to accept your awards packet. Jacoby Alger. Nicholas Callahan. Preston Flanders. Landon Lathrop. Now will the students in auto technology please stand and approach the stage. Daniel Allen. Nathaniel Kastner. Cameron Jennings. Maxwell McKee. Alexander Messer. Noah Paul. Cayman Pratt. Ethan Severy. And Gavin Toll. Now, will the students in construction technology please stand and approach the stage? Andre Ciarelli. Isabella Coombs. Christopher Dillon. And Connor Pellin. Now, will the students in cosmetology please stand and approach the stage? Emma Beatty. Zoe Russo. Aaliyah Flanders. Madeline Morris. And Grace Smith. Now, will the students in culinary arts please stand and approach the stage? Patricia Bruce. Tegan Gurney. Brennan Ketchum. Dustin King. Braden Olson. Skylar Phillips. And Christopher Reed. Will the students in digital arts please stand and approach the stage? Dominic Abuso. Ryan Dido. Lucas Johnson. Liberty Langlois. Dorian Lester. Lila Okendo. Aiden Schumann Gadwa. And Charlie Souza. Will the students in education and human services please stand and approach the stage? Brielle Alt. Alexis Crandall. Emma Eckler. Aiden Fowler. Cheyenne Keys. And Alyssa Raymond. And will the students in electrical plumbing please stand and approach the stage? John Crisopoli. Evan Dennison. Orion Donahue. Tyler Fitzgerald. Bryce Hebert. Hayden Lupkus. Jonathan Olson. Clyde Pelkey. Elijah Phelps. Hank Potter. Dylan Thomas. And Isaac Whitney.
Congratulations, Odie Isaac.
Will the students in engineering please stand and approach the stage? Miles Donahue. Andrew Easter. Loki Ferrara Solomon. Bryson Gandon. Agatha Hopkins. Wyatt Messer. Warren Prince. And Finian Smathers. Will the students in health careers please stand and approach the stage? Mabel Buckner. Emily Burns. McKenna Gatchett. Grace Kenyon. And Emma Ward. Will the students in natural resources and forestry please stand and approach the stage? Charles Duncan. Sabi Giordano. Tanner Lemoria. Dakota Marcinkowski. And Liam Robinson. Will the students in public safety and criminal justice please stand and approach the stage? Kellen Beaudry. Addison Boynton. Riley LaFontaine. Hennessy McPhail. And Lauren Palmer. Will the students in welding and metal fabrication please stand and approach the stage? Carter Audette. Brexton Erickson.
Thank you.
Austin Huber. Aiden Huber. Nicholas Goslin. Eric Grenier. Hunter Haley. Caden Lee. Christopher Leno. Caden Peralt. Taylor Ramage. Jacob Tripp. Alex Washburn. And Brady Rabinski. That was a lot of names to read. To our seniors, it's been a pleasure and honor to have each of you choose to spend your senior year here at Stafford Technical Center. You are entering a world that needs you, not just for your talent, but for your problem solving, your creativity, and your ability to do. Whether you're repairing engines, coding, or caring for patients, You have the power to make the world run smoother, smarter, safer, and with fewer YouTube tutorials. You're graduating from a program that teaches you not only knowledge, but know-how. The kind of knowledge that doesn't just sit in a binder collecting dust or get under your fingernails, in your toolbox, or on your work boots. That's a rare, powerful thing. Now let's be honest, not every day in program was glamorous. There were burned fingers, broken tools, machines that didn't cooperate, and the occasional group project where collaboration meant one person did all the work while the rest of you pretended to look for tools. But through it all, you learned. You created, you built something real. Whether you mastered welding, wiring, baking, or creating, you now have a skill that can carry you anywhere. And more importantly, you earned that skill. You didn't just memorize vocabulary on a test. You showed up, you worked hard, you stayed late. You fixed your mistakes and you kept trying. That's grit, that's pride, and that's career and technical education. So as we look to the next 50 years, let me offer some advice. Some is wise and some, well, I'll let you be the judge of it. So here we go. Realize that everyone is truly just winging it. Some of us do it more confidently and with Google. Don't downplay your intelligence. Trust your gut and not the ad on Instagram. Don't take criticism from someone you'd not take advice from. You can't take back your words, so choose them wisely. Take care of your body, because one day stairs will feel like betrayal, and you'll understand the true luxury of a heated seat. Know when to speak up, when to listen, and when to mute that group chat. Be kind, even when it's hard, especially to customer service reps and your future in-laws. Learn to say no, especially to pyramid schemes, toxic people, and anything labeled easy payments for 48 months. Don't post everything. Mystery is attractive, and so is employability. At some point, you'll get excited about buying a vacuum. That's not failure, that's called adulthood. There'll be times that you may want to cry in your car, and that's okay. Just remember to turn the interior lights off. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to, especially online. Learn how to fold that fitted sheet, or at least make peace with that. You can't do it. I made peace a long time ago. Know that success isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quietly paying your bills on time. Show up for the people, especially when it's inconvenient. Because for your people, that's when it counts the most. And finally, know that your younger self was doing their best, and they'd be proud of who you've become. So as we celebrate our 50-year legacy, remember, you're not just the future, you're the continuation of something great. And now it's your turn to leave your mark, to build something that lasts, to fix what's broken, and to create something better. Now would all the 2025 seniors please stand? Each of you took a step forward towards your future by attending Stafford, and you've seen it through to completion. To everyone who made today possible, thank you. Without your love and support, we would not be here today. And special thanks to all of our partner schools for supporting Stafford now and in the future. Congratulations to all of our seniors, underclassmen, and faculty on another successful year. You all earned it. So this concludes our ceremony. Sorry, I didn't know what transition. This concludes our ceremony, and the seniors will now exit out the aisle once the music starts and return to program for pictures. And seniors, if you are signing out, which if you don't want to stay until 2:20, we don't blame you. We just ask that you sign out in your programs with a parent or guardian. And for those of you who got signs, I'm almost done, sorry. Those of you who got lawn signs, they're out front. So thank you all for coming to our ceremony today, and this officially concludes it.